Okay, here we are, this week's NBA vlog, or Zach likes to call it a vlog. Last week we had Lou Holtz. You got big shoes to fill, but you are our only two-time guest, Kevin from the Circle. Steiner Sports has some great basketballs, and today I bring the ball signed by Walt Clyde Frazier up here 2 weeks ago, which I asked him to do. Stumbling and bumbling, crowd mumbling. Kevin, NBA Finals. Who's going to be stumbling? Who's going to be bumbling? Is the crowd going to be mumbling? Why are you holding a LeBron ball?
Because he's not going to be stumbling for once. He's finally going to be swishing and dishing, like Walt was saying. He's taking the crown, and the ringless king will finally be crowned and have a ring. That's what I'm going with.
All right, now you're really bullish on Miami, and I love that. But here you go, the Celtics, who barely escaped the 76ers. Okay, let's just be honest here. Barely escaped the 76ers, had 7 games, fight of their life with all these superstars. Go down to Miami, you got Rondo just running the floor overtime in your own house, while San Diego is just winning, what, 20 in a row?
San Antonio, but what's the series between the Celtics and the Heat right now?
2-0.
Oh, I thought so. So we did what we came to do pretty much, and that's about it. They did what they came to do. San Antonio's up 2-0. Once it gets to the NBA Finals, everybody starts 0-0. And San Antonio still has a big game today. I do think they're going to pull off the series, but OKC isn't dead. All they did was hold serve like they're supposed to. Miami did it. In playoffs, you just play to win, and that's that.
But I'll tell you what, they did take the defensive rookie that just is unbelievable, put him on Kevin Durant, and he's doing some damage. The other thing I read today, which I didn't even know, is no team scored 100 points on San Antonio the entire season. First time it was done was by Oak City 2 days ago. Do you see, like, you know, you're really into basketball, you're with these guys, you're watching the games, that's why you're a guest here today. Is San Antonio shocking you?
Not at all, man. When you have that much experience, as terms of playoffs experience, and you play like a team, people don't remember. San Antonio was originally a defensive team. For over the years, they've been a defensive team. Just recently, they've been scoring points. So their defense is still their fundamentals, and it's always going to be sound. And whenever you're playing like that, you're at home, and you got all those guns rolling, like Tony Parker shooting like 70-something%, and Manu's closing out in the clutch. You got Tim D and all the role players. You're the deepest team in the league playing. It doesn't surprise me. But it will surprise me if they sweep Oklahoma City. That will surprise me.
Tim Duncan, just unbelievable. I mean, just literally, you know, Parker, I mean, they're just bringing it. I mean, and it's just been, you know, I was stunned. I really thought they'd have their hands full with Oak City. It is 2-0. They did just hold home serve, which you said, but I'll tell you what, from the way it looked, it really looked like Oklahoma City, all those guns just got put down.
Yeah, I mean, it's early. I have appreciation for you, the way you come across and you actually speak about San Antonio and Oklahoma City. But it seems to me like the media and everybody, it kind of makes the NBA playoffs like a LeBron James fiasco. Kind of. I kind of wonder, do people care more about who will win the NBA championship, or will LeBron James lose the NBA championship, or will LeBron James win the NBA championship? That's all I hear from guys like Skip Bayless and Stephen A. I mean, that's pretty much all they talk about. And I think San Antonio does need more attention and appreciation, so it's kind of good that you touch on that. But they will fall too eventually.
Well, Kevin, from the Circle, just really happy to have you up here at Steiner Sports. I have my Walt Clyde basketball. I do think Miami will be stumbling and bumbling. The Spurs will be winning and grinning. And I think it's going to go probably 7. And we've just had an unbelievable NBA Finals. I love NBA playoff basketball. You just can't beat it.
Definitely.
And you know what? Steiner Sports up here, we've got tons of great NBA stuff if people go to our website. And I think you're going to be a guest for a third time next week when this starts to shake out.
I'll be talking about LeBron James on his way to the NBA Finals, or probably dominating a few games, maybe game 1 in the NBA Finals. And I also want to talk about that. I think that the draft lottery, I wasn't very impressed with that. I think Charlotte should have got the number 1 pick. It's just kind of coincidental to me that the NBA team that's owned by the NBA got that number 1 pick, and Chicago got Derrick Rose, Chicago kid. LeBron James gets Cleveland kid. It always that always kind of bothers me when things goes like that. So I think it's a little bit more to it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's this week's vlog, and we will see you next week, and by then we will know who's in the NBA Finals.
Swag.